The
Red,
stream is jamming. Right?
Red, what happened last time?
Yeah, well, a few things. And after resuming our last episode, essentially, as the group having gone out with Uncle Frank had a bit of a crash, as a large, imposing man seemingly used his body as a battering ram in the car. And Frank, while injured, said, "We have to get the fuck out of here." Though, of course, Jack, had a different conversation as a voice in his head told him that there's only a few moments to react. Right now, this man is going to attack you. The car is leaking gasoline, is possibly on fire, and you don't have long. Take my hand, and I can help you save them. And Jack did, becoming something otherworldly of fire and rage as we watched in fear, confusion, as we ran away and tried to get away from the car. As it was lifted up in the air, exploding, and the fight continued. Along with other people coming, a young girl and a young boy as well, and apparently, presumably their father, as they came to assist us and get us out of there. While everyone else took care, I guess, of Juggernaut or Charles' brother, we would later learn. And we made our way back home, confuse our fucking minds. As with Wanda and Pietro, they kind of explained like this is just the norm. You guys don't know anything about it, giving us a bit of a rundown and giving us the beginning steps. As everyone came back, Frank a bit more injured, Logan alive and well, and I guess whoever was chasing us was taken care of too, as we were introduced to Magnus and his family, as they are here to stay, and introduced furthermore into the X gene and what it means, and a mutant, and all the powers that can come with that, and the chance and possibility that such a thing exists for us. Though Jack has a bit of a strange one, and we will later find out that Claire doesn't have necessarily that, but something else going on. As we decide to go to bed and relax and hopefully have a conversation tomorrow. Though, say Tatiana and Cynthia wanted to actually be a little bit more, see it more sooner than later, essentially. As Pietro and Wanda and Tatiana and Cynthia went outside to test out. As Pietro explained his powers, he's a little faster and stronger than most. And, Cynthia decided to take a punch, and she took it well, essentially. Revealing that strength and power seems to be her thing, and Tatiana was eager to try her own, see what happens next. But Daddy Logan popped in to ground us all and remind us to not be overeager, especially after having such a harrowing day. As we all went to bed, a bit more trouble and tried to recover on our own, and learning a bit more about the powers and such, Scott's own trauma, and the loss of his family, and that even though his powers seem to be really great and cool for some of us, for him it's a reminder of everything that was taken from him. And as well as what to know exactly his past or how he necessarily got here, but knowing that he needs Jack's help for the future, for something that's going to happen, a disaster that must be prevented, and that Jack will be the one who understands most, as he remembers losing his family also through fire. A very dire notes, ominous at that, but regardless, we sat down and discussed, trained a bit with our powers for fun, and seemed that Charles was hesitant with the idea of training the mutants. Didn't want to make weapons out of children, though Magnus not necessarily use us, but encouraged us to speak our minds to Charles, as we convinced him that there's not just about making children into weapons, it's about preparing us and helping us learn our powers, as well as the fact that they all believe that there's going to be a group of people, or a certain number of groups of people who will take advantage of mutants and those who aren't prepared for it. As well as the fact that it seems other people already are aware, and they already have a chart or a calculation that things are going to get ramping up as the years come along. And Charles agreed, deciding to use an old facility that Logan had been found at as our training facility, as he became our taskmaster. A year or so goes by as training continues. We're getting better and stronger to a certain degree before we were given another job by Charles to add another person to this little school of ours, someone to help more on the magic side. And they have based on their informant, there's a woman in New York with her gang, apparently uses lightning and other such interesting power set. But go and make contact, convince her, and that'll be the mission. As we went off, and everyone together, Logan making sure no one got killed, as we met the informant, which turned out to be our good friend Eddie, as we were happy to see him. And he revealed to us that apparently, he left after his dad, the situation, and left his because his dad was becoming intolerable to live with. And so he's been making a life for himself here in New York. And he has contact with Storm and knows that she has powers and gave us information we needed to make a lovely hello. As Cynthia pretended to get mugged before immediately turning the tables and scaring the pants out of the guy to make sure that Storm comes to our little group. She, along with her gang, has stopped by, and we tried to have a chat, tried to convince her, of course, as best we can, that things, we would really like her to join our team, and it'd be really great. She seems to be not at all in the mood, seeing that there's nothing she can really benefit from working with us, though that changed when apparently another van slid in and a bunch of guys popped up with guns and started shooting. Wanda, thinking fast, was able to use her powers to block it with a trash can, as sadly Storm was knocked out when we tried to pull her on the other side, and we had to make a run for it and getting away in time. Meeting up with Logan, taking Storm with us, and saying goodbye to Eddie. As with the new situation and talking with Charles, she decided to join our little gang. And that time went on. New members added to our group, Jean and Bobby, I believe. As we had another mission as well. A bit more, a year or so later, a bit more confident in our powers, some more than others. As Jean was a bit nervous, we tried to reassure her and try to pump her up a bit as we all split into two teams to hopefully do a rescue. As we were told that Claire's, while not having mutant powers, was considered compatible with some unknown thing, and they think this will lead to that. As the group went off, having one group A and Group B go in, and we found ourselves in an elevator and made our way down, having lost connection with the other group. And then, after a bit of searching, and Cynthia and we're splitting up to two teams instead of four, Cynthia breaking open the door and walking in with Claire to see two people in tubes and such, and getting them out. And, the girl was unconscious, but the man, a familiar one from our childhood, the guy we got drugs from apparently, as he panicked, very upset and confused about what was going on. They tried to reassure him, but it didn't work, as whatever he became, used it to climb up and drill his way out as we made our way out of the facility, as the other two were dealing with a firefight. Had to get to the Blackbird in time, a gift from our benefactor, as they raced there and found the parasite, I guess, on the surface, panicking. I believe Jack tried to talk to him to try to see if he can calm it down, but he got tossed into the rock. As Tatiana tried. It seemed to work for a little bit, but as soon as the helicopter came, he jumped on it and took it out. There's nothing much we can really do except run for our lives with our other cargo in tow, hurt but still alive. And the other team made it as we drove away, knowing while we couldn't have gotten this guy on our team, or at least on the plane, there's a good chance, as Cynthia reassured, that he will survive much better than we would at the very least. As we made our way, to home. A mission success, air quotes, and hopefully everyone okay.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure, 'cause I was also reading chat. I think you also saved that unconscious girl.
Yeah, Rogue. Yeah, we
Roger.
saved Rogue. Yeah.
We didn't talk to her
Yeah.
just yet.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, as you'll sort of land the plane, and as she'll be taken to be given like proper medical attention. She still is completely passed out after a couple of hours, which is concerning to say the least. As you will all get off the Blackbird, not sure if there's any conversations you would like to have with one another.
I don't know, am I still knocked right the fuck out?
That is true. Yeah, for now.
Yeah, Jack needs medical attention.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, he was kind
you'll
of
also-
slashed by Damien.
Yeah, you'll also get some proper healing. That leaves three people, two technically, because Red's not here.
I mean, I think like Cynthia's trying to keep like because like some people, they get pretty some people they get knocked pretty banged up. She's trying to keep morale up.
Well, I mean, they'll be given medical attention, but there's nothing in particular. You will probably just head over to get changed and freshen up a bit. Feel free to heal everything back up, Dick. Given attention.
Send it right back down as Logan.
As Logan beats your ass with that 16 damage plus 4.
Yeah, not technically. I think it was like 2 damage left, but yeah. Probably gonna get a talk from him.
As for now, you are all left to rest and recuperate for the moment.
I think it was pretty good. I think it was this pretty good first mission, all considered.
Yeah. We did the best we could.
And at least no one's down there in that basement anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna. Gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna get Damien back down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't put him out of the tube once after the experiments.
Listen, once Sleeping Beauty wakes up, we'll maybe be able to find a lot more about what they were even doing down there.
Yeah. Pretty weird all around. Didn't take my scientist as part of the list, but you know what? The world's already gotten freakier.
Listen, I mean, come on, listen. Do you really think there was not a single government experiment on? I mean, we're really training in an old military base. Of course, the government will eventually start things back up, or maybe the other yakuza. I don't know. Even though I'm listen, I like true crime, but I've never heard of organized crime gangs with attack helicopters.
Yeah. Well,
Where are you having this conversation, by the way?
In the mansion, I assume. I don't know,
but like,
somewhere.
would you be like somewhere more private? Would you be like in the common
No,
area?
I think like Cynthia would like if the others want to be private.
Yeah, no,
Claire, no
yeah,
problem in the common area.
Claire doesn't
Yeah.
care about like talking about this
Fair.
in like in a public area.
Yeah, I think we're in a common area.
Yeah, and Jean would actually like kind of walk up to you and says, "Oh yeah, about that. You guys were busy downstairs, but we encountered some freaky stuff."
Experiments.
How'd that go? You guys all right?
Yeah, I heard you fought.
Yeah, we kind of got our ass kicked. Wasn't for Storm and Logan.
Freaky? How freaky? We're talking like 4 arms, 8 legs or something.
We're talking like weird magic blades. I'm not exactly sure. Definitely not normal.
Okay, magic blades. Wow. Okay.
It's pretty freaky.
Yeah,
That-
so
I mean, that doesn't sound that freaky. Magic blades. I mean, it sounds not
It's
the
more
worst.
like magic blades plus attack helicopters and a guy in the
Have
basement.
those.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, maybe because the old ancient fucking the Necronomicon does not work on guns, I suppose.
Is that just
Listen.
what every organization crime has? A magic blade and a Necronomicon in the basement?
Just like come like the starter set.
Yeah, if you get to choose that.
Welcome to the evil organization. Here's your bladed woman in the Necronomicon.
go back
Please.
to infirmary, Jack. Fine, it will be
Damn.
irrelevant. I'm not just being mean to you, Dick.
All right, you told me to heal up, so I thought you were just saying.
Well,
you know,
for
you're
future reference,
Okay, that was my mistake. Sorry, Grant. I'll take myself out.
as Jean will
I type your jokes in the chat, Dick.
continue to walk by as she goes upstairs. There's the infirmary area. Now, Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Scott was kind of injured a bit.
Oh yeah, sure. Listen, yeah, she wants to check on Scott and Jack. Yeah,
Well,
they have this conversation. She'll go check out the infirmary, see on them
Jeans
both.
also seemingly has the same thoughts as you, Claire.
Ah.
No. Could maybe have your friends distract her. Could cut line. Could be passive aggressive about this.
Claire has -3. We're still 15 years old. I think we're.
I'll
Are we
say
18 now?
both like Jack and Scott are kept in like separate rooms. Like they've been like they're not like in critical situation. They've been like patched up and kind of put in beds.
Listen, how old are we? Are we like 15 or 18 now? For then?
Well, Mac, you need to check timeline. What's the age you started at?
Yeah, we started at 13.
Well, it's been 4 years.
So 17, so close enough, yeah. Tomas, not here to hurt me.
You could cut her off a bit and just kind of like rush over to Scott's room.
The thing is, I'm at -3 ego, and I don't think Claire
Yeah.
might.
So what even is social etiquette to you? Snooze, you lose. Up to you.
I think. Listen, I think there's far more comedic potential if Jean and Claire meet from Scott's room.
I mean, you're both kind of walking in the same direction.
Oh.
It's not like
Oh.
Unless you don't want to go now and just kind of let her stay with him alone.
Now, how about yeah? Listen, Claire be like, oh, you're also going to see Scott?
Oh, who kind of says, "Yeah, I just want to check on both him and Jack."
He's gotten up. Oh,
Kind of as a eyebrow raised.
I don't know. I was wondering, it's the same father.
Yeah. As you all, the rest of you can see this from like down the stairs. This weird interaction. For like 10 seconds of silence, she's gonna just shrug and
I'm sorry. I thought you were waiting for other response.
no, I just informed them that they are in fact seeing this
Oh, okay.
exchange happen.
Okay. No, this.
No, it's like unless I'm signaled by Claire to do something, it's like yeah.
Yeah, no.
This is you, Mac.
This is me. Okay. Okay. No.
Unfortunately, you are. I'm not. I'm gonna. At this point, you're delaying too much. Give me an ego roll. Executive decision. This.
Yeah, Claire's confused. Fair enough. That is fair enough right now.
You're thinking a lot. So I'm gonna
Listen,
take
Claire's
that.
also thinking a lot. Yeah, that fits. This fits.
Well, listen. It's. I don't remember the exact like nomenclature, but it's when you fail. But it's not that bad because you did get the Marvel die. So you will just like after like a couple of seconds of silence, you just sort of go past her and like a bit too fast. As you see Cynthia, like Jean gets slightly pushed to the side as Claire just walks away. You hear the door slam as she walks into Scott's room. As Jean's like, Red, you missed Claire having a awkward conversation with Jean, staring at her for like a couple of seconds in silence, and then pushing past her to rush to Scott's room.
Yeah, Cynthia's gonna just Cynthia's gonna say I don't know actually. I don't that yeah that was kind of weird. I don't actually know.
Unfortunately. Actually, no, because I have them statted. Game where I have to roll. No.
You fool! You fool!
I assume Cynthia's talking to Tatiana when she says that, right?
She looks at the two of you. Huh. Does she have like a crush on Scott?
Oh.
Wait, does she?
Well, they hang out a lot. And Claire's not the one usually to like be the initiative when it comes to most things like that. Like, oh, she's a crush on Scott. Oh my gosh.
Okay. No worries. I'll talk with her about it later. She walks into. We'll go to Jack's room.
Oh, I wonder if Jean has a crush on Jack then.
No, she was gonna. I think she was. No. She was gonna go see Scott first.
Oh, damn. Sorry, the drama. That was on me.
Cynthia says any character. Yeah. After Jean leaves.
As Jack, you'll see the door open as you see Jean walking in, kind of smiling. Hey, how are you feeling?
Felt like I got hit by a truck, but I'm doing better now. How you doing, Gene? I heard you guys were having trouble of your own.
As she smiles and says, well, we did kind of, well, struggle a bit with our end.
Everybody okay?
Yeah. Scott got banged up a bit, but we luckily had Logan assistant. Aurora was also there. Met some weird dude with like laser swords, and she like sits down next to the bed.
Laser swords.
Yeah,
That's
they like came out of his hands. Had like this weird purplish aura around them.
I bet that was neat looking, but not really fun to be facing. How did you guys get away?
Like I said, Logan.
Yeah, we met a weird tall guy with like, I don't even know how to describe, with long claws. They got knocked out pretty just before we were able to leave. So I don't really know what happened after that. I'm glad that everybody got out okay.
She nods and says, "Yeah, it was rough first mission, but saved one person. I mean, you saved one person. Still good."
Well, we couldn't have done it without your team.
You're all working together, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all one big team. So it's more I could say at least we got one person out.
So smile and nod. If anything, I'll plead to Logan to not be too harsh on you.
I'd appreciate it. I haven't seen anybody else since I got back. If you want to hang out for a while.
That's why I'm here. As yeah, she's gonna sit by your side, sort of talk a bit about how things went on their end. As yeah, they seem to have fought not just armed men with guns, but also this dude who had literally fucking. Well, she says laser swords, but you kind of get the feeling that it's more like not like Jedi laser swords, but like it was something that was manifesting around his arms. So it wasn't necessarily like an equipment thing. That's why they assume someone with like mutant powers maybe, or something similar maybe to yours.
Yeah, I just wonder why they're working with them. Seems a little counterintuitive.
Trunks says, well, many people do weird things for many reasons.
I guess it just means we need to keep on our toes out there.
Smiles and nods. And gonna ask, Cynthia or Tatiana gonna visit anyone for now, or gonna leave the two women with their targets?
It sounds so villainous when you say it like that, Gruff, but
I am a villain. Unfortunately, most I can be is an anti-hero.
yeah, no, I mean Cynthia would go visit them eventually, but like
Yeah.
doesn't see like a pressing to do it like right now.
Yeah, same.
Well, then if you're kind of waiting, you will see, you kind of hear some commotion happening from one of the other rooms as you're like Storm calling for help.
Oh, go check on her immediately.
Yeah,
As you
let's go.
rush, you realize this is another room that they prepped for the unconscious girl. I did change my mind on the picture, so we'll see. Right now, she's
Actor change.
still young. Nah, it's the same actor, but it's a different makeup. Different costume design.
You gotta pretend to be different age.
Yeah. As you kind of burst into the room, and she is still sort of lying on the bed. But you see Logan is collapsed on the floor, knocked out, and Storm is like next to him. She's like looks at you and says, "Get the professor. This is something weird has happened here."
Yeah, I'll go get him.
As Cynthia, you just see this the girl sort of open her eyes, and with like crazy look on her face, she starts screaming at the top of her lungs. As
Yes.
yeah, you'll see she sort of like jumps off the bed and backwards, almost scared in a frenzied fashion.
Yeah, Tatiana, get the professor.
Yeah, Tatiana is already moving basically as fast as she can. If she can blink there, she's gonna do it.
Yes, I will take that into account. So
Yes.
give me an agility.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, holy shit. Okay. Well, yeah. Meanwhile, what? How are you handling this, Cynthia?
Yeah, Cynthia has her hands like up, like non-threatening, and she's saying like, she's just gonna say like, listen, you're out of whatever that fucking place was. I'm Cynthia, one of the people that got you out.
Why don't you give me an eco roll?
Absolutely. 11.
Split it. Give me a moment. I'm not. This one. Yeah, so as she sort of like is clearly like at the very least she's not freaking out harder, but she will sort of glance to one of her windows as you can see as she leaps towards it, there are these sharp like claws that sort of push out through her knuckle bones as she sort of kind of puts them forward as the window shatters against the force, and she just kind of leaps out. You've seen Logan do this, but you've never seen anyone else do this. As in the other room, Jack, Claire, you do hear this, but I'm gonna circle back down as we'll unwind time a bit. I'm gonna give Claire now the opportunity to. As you see, Scott sort of is on the bed. Looks at you as you enter. Hey.
Just want to check on yours.
Well, not my proudest moment.
Don't beat yourself too up. it seems you ran into the actual security.
And we kind of bungled it up severely.
Hey, come on! Now we were fighting. You were fighting against unknown forces. I heard you were fighting against some guy with swords.
Kind of shakes his head and says, "Doesn't matter. That's what we trained for, and we botched it. But at least nobody died. So didn't manage to rescue the other person."
Hey now, listen. A decent war happened, and listen, nobody died, and even if you got knocked out, you still probably help. You're still helping the fight, and without you lot, we probably wouldn't been able to get down there.
Doesn't matter. We all had our jobs to do, and we could have bought you more time. Probably, maybe you could have been able to calm down the other one.
She'll sit down. Now listen, I suppose enough time. He was just too panicked. He ran away on his own. I don't think a few extra minutes would have gotten us that far. Then Scott, don't be too hard on yourself. Just...
I'll sort of like not give me a moment to check.
Mhm.
I should save the skills. I think still logic. Yeah, give me a logic roll.
Sure thing.
Ember. Ah,
Damn, it's a marble die.
yeah. I mean, listen, it's clear that Scott is a perfectionist.
Ooh.
He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not like
Yeah.
like good enough. Does not exist for this man.
Ooh.
No.
Ah, I see.
It's either a 100% success or I could have done something better.
Ah, I see. I see.
So while he appreciates the fact that you're trying to comfort him, he's just being very dismissive. It's just
Listen. Yeah.
he's already probably in his mind thinking of what he could have done better
Yeah.
and sort of probably overanalyzing it.
Yeah. Claire would actually say, as we're gonna do when we go to bed, we're gonna do a debrief and learn from mistakes and be better for next time.
Yeah, no, I also want to talk with Logan about the new training regiment.
But remember, soldiers do need R&R, rest and recovery.
Yeah, I will get plenty of that as he looks at the room and the IV in his vein.
Listen, next stop, I'm sure it's gonna be listen, a bit more extra training and everything will go perfectly smooth.
He nods at that.
Yeah, just she will also say actually I think this is for now. Claire, I think she's for now. I think Claire for now happy with this. I think for now she doesn't want to push it too far. But she'll say she'll stay. But Scott, but don't try to beat yourself up too much.
No, give me an
don't
ego roll. Give me an ego roll.
Yeah, oof, yeah. I don't think I'll get a second. I'll get a third marble die.
Those part of the cards.
Yeah. Claire will say that guy. Yeah. Let's see first its roll. Yeah, no, Claire will say basically Claire. I'll finish my sentence first. Yeah, I'll finish my sentence first.
He'll say he'll cut you off. I'll say Listen, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, Claire would just nod. Listen, if you want some extra, once you're ready, I'll check up on you and what extra training?
Oh, nod as you do hear the screaming for help as Jack, you also overhear this cutting off Jean's recounting of certain events. And she'll get up and say, "Stay here. What's happening?"
Now he's gonna get up and follow her.
You are still severely wounded, so
How severe is severe?
you were literally operated less than 2 hours ago.
All right, I'll sit here. Just call if you need help.
As yeah, I guess Claire, as you hear the scream,
Yeah, Claire will run over to help you see what's going on.
both you and Jean will walk out comedically at the same time. You look down the hall. For a split second, you just see Tatiana blink about as she disappears from sight. As Tatiana, it takes you less than 15 seconds. As you blink around the house, you stumble into Xavier, who's sort of rolling down the hall.
Forget it. Okay, found you. Professor,
what's going on?
need help with the infirmary? Our rescuee just woke up. She's screaming her head off. I think she's panicking, and Logan is on the ground, collapsed. So I'm coming to come find you.
As you get interrupted, as you hear the window shattering and a scream, as you rush over to the side, you'll see this the woman has jumped out the window. You see the claws jutting out.
Okay.
Yeah, Xavier just says, oh, it's quite bad.
I will get her.
No,
Just gonna-
no. Let me handle this. Keep everyone away from her, please.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, as he's like already going. Cynthia, how are you reacting to saw this woman leap out the window?
Probably not even thinking about it without hesitation, jumping through the broken window.
Are you jumping just to follow her, or are you trying to like tackle her, like catch her?
Like just to like follow. Like the plan is not to the plan is not to like
I just
detain
need to
her.
know if I need to make you roll or not. But yeah, if you just follow, you can land after her. But yeah, she is quite agile as she'll sort of roll, almost taking into the sights as she's looking around. As she looks back at you, almost snarls like an animal.
Yeah, Cynthia's just gonna say as she lands. Listen, if you don't want to stay here, no one's gonna force you. But you're in Salem, New York, right now. We can, if you don't want to stay here, at least we can help you figure out what you're gonna do, where you're gonna go. But right now, I generally think.
Give me another ego roll, by the way.
Yeah, the ego roll. All right. 14.
Bad. She looks like she's about to tear you to shreds if you don't back off.
Yeah, Cynthia's not advancing. She'll take a step back.
Yeah, so if you like back off as you're saying this, she's not gonna jump you. As you'll hear like the door opening and you see Xavier. It feels so weird saying this every time, rolling out. Like, is that the correct way to say it in English?
For a wheelchair, yeah, rolling out is
Okay.
the correct way.
They see me rolling.
Eventually, he'll get funded by Latveria and he'll get the hover chair.
After we embezzle more of the Latverian GDP.
Will it? Listen, Mac. By that point, it won't be embezzling.
That's
It
true.
will be official.
The peasants are starving. Meanwhile, President Doom, where's our money? Where's our welfare?
But yeah, upstairs, Claire, you rush into the room. You see Logan collapse on the floor with Aurora looking over him as she looks up at you and Jean, and she says, "Help me carry him to the infirmary."
Yeah, Claire hopes so.
I'll be honest, it does take the three of you. I don't think any of you has a lot of strength, and Logan
No,
is a
Claire's
massive
not the
man.
strongest. Claire's
Yeah.
not mighty. She has -2 melee.
I do believe Jean does have levitation. This makes so much easier. Okay, with Jean and you two helping, you can quickly carry him to the infirmary as sort of probably at this point some of the other people in the house are mobilizing as Bobby will show up and assist with sort of whatever Storm needs. As on the outside, Tatiana, you blink and you see the fact that Cynthia is sort of backing away from a very angry looking woman, claws out, as Charles is also just exiting the building. If you want to intervene in any way.
I
Gonna
think
let him
right now
handle it.
she's gonna, because Charles told her to stay here. She's
Yeah.
watching just in case, because she can blink quickly enough to hopefully interfere as what she thinks. But she's just watching right now.
So as you see Cynthia, Charles rolling out, he's gonna sort of almost look at her like as he almost squints his eyes a bit as she kind of grabs her head, almost as if she's dealing with a severe headache. As she starts screaming and starts pounding the claws and the ground, as starts like raving at this point, as it's a jumbled nonsense word salad, Cynthia. But you can give me a vigilance roll to see if you pick up on certain things.
Now 14.
I'll be honest, I still don't know the exact fucking challenge ratings in this system, but I'm playing it by ear. So you listen in. You can not. She's like raving about some sort of you understand the words facility. She seems like she is talking like a person having a severe nightmare. One thing though, it's clear you hear the name Victor. You repeat it a couple of times as she sort of collapses eventually as the claws retract. It seems like she is passed out. As you can, the last things you hear her murmur is something about called Weapon X. As Charles sort of closer and says, Cynthia, I need you to get me some blankets.
Yeah. Do you want me to take her back inside?
Do not touch her directly. Logan did that and it didn't work out well for
Yeah. Yeah, Cynthia will go and go to get blankets. Yeah.
We'll eventually be able to put her back into bed and sort of help her rest as things settle down for a moment. As well, Logan's a tough man. He'll hop back eventually, about like 15 minutes. As yeah, he will inform. I assume you are all there.
Yeah, Claire's like they're waiting a while, gawking. Yeah.
He'll confirm the fact that he did accidentally touch her and did just kind of fall unconscious. As Charles is definitely lost a bit in thought, but Everyone has had a hard mission. Take the rest of the day and relax. And we will discuss about things tomorrow.
What about the girl? Is she gonna be all right?
Yes. I will have both Logan and Aurora look out after her. And make sure she wakes up. Take things slowly with her. She's been through quite a lot.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to go to your good friend Jack to fill him in on what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
one of
well-
us should. Yeah.
Yeah, Cynthia will do that, but she's gonna hang back a bit. She'll say to Charles, she'll say, don't know if you heard her, but she said something about Victor and Project X.
Look at you and nod and says, appears our new guest that doesn't just take powers, but I believe memories as well. When I looked inside her mind, a lot of Logan's old memories. I would appreciate it if you kept it a bit discreet. Logan doesn't talk about his past too much.
Yeah. If he doesn't want it brought up, then yeah, I won't bring it up.
Nod and says, thank you.
So yeah, Cynthia will leave the room after that to assume go join the others with Jack.
Yeah, as Jack, about like 10 minutes later, they would all return.
Hey, the man of the hour. How are you doing?
I was doing better until I heard screaming down the hall. Everything all right?
Well.
Yeah, it's Sleeping Beauty woke up, and listen. When Logan eventually comes to give you your training, Jack, for getting your ass beat on the mission, you can make fun of him for getting his ass beat by a young girl.
Maybe he forgot about it. Maybe he forgot about
Has
Don't
he ever
worry.
forgotten?
I'll remind him.
Yeah, it's kind of a long shot there, Jack. Come on.
it. If, a boy can have dreams, can he?
True. But everything's all right now. She woke up, but she's back in bed. Logan, as Cynthia pointed out, is a bit knocked out, and right now we're going to take some time to recover, as the professor said.
Anything
She
else?
she was pretty freaked out when she woke up. Yeah, I don't really blame her. Sounds of it and looks for it. That was a pretty nasty place she was in.
Yeah. Oh. Can't blame her on that. Anything else I should be aware of while I've been stuck here?
Not anything new outside of that. No, same old right now.
Alright. If anything interesting happens, feel free to let me know. I'm stuck here till I get the A-OK to get out of here.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully it won't be too long.
Hopefully.
Now we should probably let Scott know, or there's someone already tell him.
Yeah. We tell him right now.
Yeah, no problem. You can let him know. Make sure he's not stuck out the loop.
Sure. After.
Okay, I have to go. I have to have its own fucking gimmick.
Yes.
I mean, I assume we just be like numerical values, like the
Yeah,
fucking,
the problem is, so the thing is they adjust them based, so it's a numerical value plus your rank.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see how it works.
So I'm
That's
like, okay, because now I got the book makes more sense because
Is there just a static modifier, or just different rank, different values? Like what
well,
is it, hard, easy, whatever?
no, it is a different value for each like difficulty rank,
I
but
see.
it does increase based on your rank. Like your rank gets added on top.
I see.
So for example, a trivial thing would be 4 plus your rank, which in your case would be 5.
I see.
But like it's fine. I figured it out.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
I have the reference. So yeah, I mean, Claire, you will sort of go in as Scott is chatting with Bobby as they'll both look at you as you enter.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I just want to say, the rescue, she woke up and it's all fine now. But
As Bobby's like, "Did you have like Logan's claws?" I like not see that right.
yeah, something similar.
It's kind of weird, man.
Anyway, most importantly, don't touch her.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah.
As like Scott will nod.
Good. Want to make sure everybody knows that.
Uh, Bobby kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, I forgot about the stove," and he like gets up and starts walking out.
I'm deciding where Claire's smart enough to recognize. I'm deciding that Claire's smart enough to recognize what's going on. The reference, or if she's too smooth.
Well, listen, that's your logic. You're very intelligent individual.
Yeah, sadly, I think Claire realizes. Oh no, she's getting around. Oh shit. Claire sadly freezes you as that realization is on her face of her glorious 7
Yeah.
ego defense. Of her glorious 7 ego defense.
You immediately blush, and
Yeah.
luckily for you, Scott is also kind of dense.
Oh, it's truly comedic. Oh, this is a comedic. This is a great comedic bit.
Yeah, he well, tilts his head. Sometimes I just don't get him.
Yeah, he's sometimes a bit of an asshole. Oh. Look at his size.
Well, might as well get some of that rest you recommend me.
Yeah, listen, you gotta catch up with your training routines.
Yeah, I think we all will.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, take care, Scott. That's good. I will bravely leave the room.
as you walk out of the room, Gene is kind of leaning against the wall looking at you. So, you got a minute to talk?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, God damn it! Everybody knows.
I mean,
I'm so sorry about that
I'm
before.
just mad Bobby figured it out before me, honestly.
Oh my fucking God! Bobby figured it out the first.
Well, he spends a lot of time with Scott, so
That's okay. No, it does make sense. Sorry about that before, Gene.
that's why I actually wanted to talk. I feel like
Oh?
got the wrong vibe. I don't like Scott that way. So.
Oh my! I kind of feel bad that that I'm feeling released by you saying that.
That's fine. That's why I'm talking to air things out. We don't have misunderstandings like just staring at one another in the hallway.
Sorry about that. That was Oh
Nothing
God.
of it.
Yeah.
It's all yours. In fact, if you need my help or anything, just let me know.
Maybe I do. Oh my god, how many people know? If Bobby know, oh no.
I'll be honest, you're not the most subtle individual there.
Ah, god damn it.
Everyone
Thanks,
but
Sheena.
Scott. Yes, that's true.
Everyone except Scott. Everyone except. But yeah, Classy,
Yeah,
maybe I take you
gonna
up
just
the.
sort of pat you on the shoulder. Well, we'll get some rest myself. See you around.
See you around. It's the time for Claire to go back to her room. God damn it.
Let's spend day resting more or less. You feel a bit better most. Charles would gather everyone. They're all sitting down and almost waiting. Certain expectation in the air. As Wanda kind of elbows you, Tatiana. So, I think he's gonna like. This looks like a big announcement time.
Ooh, I don't know. The last big announcement we had was the Blackbird, so maybe this will be another one? Blackbird 2.0?
Maybe we get like a fancy Jeep this time. I don't know.
Yes. A motorcycle.
I mean,
For everybody.
well, that's the thing. Logan has that cool one, but you know what? He is feeling a bit under the weather. Cool.
We could.
Come on, it's like a one in a lifetime opportunity.
Absolutely right. You only get this once.
Just
Foolish to
make
turn it
a
away.
drive around town and then just be back. You never know.
Less than 10 minutes at most.
Plus, you'll be busy screaming at Jack and Scott.
Absolutely. You know what? We're actually helping him, making sure it doesn't get rusty while he's away.
Exactly. And if he finds out, then we're helping Jack and Scott because he'll be mad at us and not them.
Aren't we generous? Aren't we
We
generous
are
people?
the most generous.
High five.
I mean, Cynthia, you do hear this scheme there as well.
Claire's shaking her head again.
For once, Cynthia's not interested in joining the scheme, but she is never going to stop she is never going to stop free-minded, independent people from pursuing their goals.
They'll whisper. Listen, if Logan finds out, listen.
And he won't, because you're not going to snitch on us, aren't you, Claire? Claire?
The silence.
I won't.
I can blackmail you, Claire. You know this.
What?
Really?
I'll get fucking dead, Claire, really?
Yes, that's what I thought. Don't worry, it's...
Oh, come
gonna
on,
get-
listen, if everybody knows it's not blackmail, actually.
but there's one person you want to know.
No, he already knows, it's fine.
Looks so red. Looks at her like...
Scott
Does he
seems
really-
as oblivious as ever.
This is
I, Claire.
COVID.
You know this. You know this to be true.
Wanda just kind of says, well, hey, Scott! It's like, are you gonna stop her from for finishing that question?
Yeah. Hold on. No, okay, so now I won't say anything.
Like,
deal, there you go.
like, it smirks. Scott's like, what? This is like, you stink. He just looks very confused. Bobby just kind of shrugs and says, I told you, man. That new deodorant, not what it used to be.
Thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, Jack, you will also like heard the you stink part and then like heard the comment from Bobby. So you're not like entirely unaware of what the fuck's going on.
Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna let it roll. Whatever happens, happens.
As speaking of rolling, you see Charles roll into the room, followed behind by a very shy-looking woman, as she's now sort of dressed a bit more. As says, everyone, thank you for gathering here. I know yesterday was tough. Yaz asks us, saying he floats in sounds much better.
There's an air of mystique if you say he's floating.
as,
Why can't we just get him cyber legs? Just kidding.
That's a fair point, Mac. I think it's just for aesthetics at this point. Doctor Doom's like, no man, listen, we can work on this. On the exoskeleton? Like, oh, okay, too much. Magic can do everything in Marvel, but he'll Xavier's legs.
And fix Aunt May's bullet wound that one time.
Oh God.
As he'll sort of step and says, and well, first of all, I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our house here, Anna.
Hey, hello.
She like very, very meekly kind of waves at all of you. She'll be staying with us for the time being. Paper will be done soon. And I hope you will all be accommodating towards her. She has also been through a lot.
Yeah, of course.
As she'll sort of step to the side as she, almost as if she kind of joins the crowd. As Charles will look at Logan, and then Logan takes a step forward and says, well, she might be spared of this, but the rest of you sure ain't. That was a kind of garbage performance, I'll be honest. But you know what? Scott did bring up a good point. Maybe you just need more training.
Slowly turned to Scott.
Note to self: must kill Scott.
Scott looks proud of himself.
Oh, Scott, no.
I think Cynthia's the only person who's not upset to hear that.
Actually, Claire's not upset.
I can't throw hands more.
True.
Claire's only upset about Scott's social standing.
So, we'll be in about a week after you recover a bit more. We'll head out to the facility. And this time, listen, you all kids at least have the basics down. What you lack is actual practical combat experience. Not just as individuals, but as a group. That's gonna be our new focus from now on. Team fights. I'm not hearing the cheering, the enthusiasm.
Oh, yay!
One of us shoots people. So are you gonna give her like rubber bullets? Because I don't really want to be shot today.
You're gonna be shot next week. Not today.
Like, oh, that's so right. You're so Cynthia, you're so
Looks
correct.
at you and says, only if you can give yourself rubber flames. Skullboy.
That's fine. I'll
that's a
put
good
corks on your claws.
Sorry, what was that, Dick?
That's fine. I'll put corks on your claws. We'll call it all even.
And that's exactly why, no, we will be in fact using live ammunition. And yeah, I expect some of you will get hurt. There's
Do we?
also-
She's gonna
Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. She's gonna raise her hand, actually waiting for a chance to speak.
Yes.
Do we get to choose our teams?
No.
Oh,
Well, maybe if I'm feeling generous that day. But right now, we will keep the configuration we had previous mission. Focus on that. Which means you, Claire, Jack, and Cynthia will be one team. I'll figure which Chuckle Fox will be on the other team. Hopefully, it'll turn out better the second time as you look at Scott. Scott just nods again, renewed focus and determination.
Scott, please don't be so hard on yourself.
Can't
Logan.
be harder on yourself.
Yes, Logan will say, so use this week to actually relax a bit, because you're not gonna get any after it. Everyone clear on that?
yes, sir.
Got it, Captain.
Great. As Charles will speak up and say, Anna will also join us at the facility to more or less figure out exactly the extent of her powers. In the meantime, assume everyone is aware of the no touch rule. I presume you will all kind of nod at the very least. Give
Yeah.
some
Yeah, yeah.
acknowledgement, yeah. So, yeah, he'll. Well, then that will be it for today. Logan, if you have a moment, as he's gonna go with him off to the side, and Anna is just kind of looking at this very awkwardly, as Bobby just goes up to her and be like, "So." She looks at
Oh
him
my
very
God.
like, kind of tilts her head. Yeah, I got nothing. Want like grab a snack or something?
We got a whole kitchen full of them.
She faintly smiles and
Yeah.
nods. So here's the question now: who is gonna go with Anna and Bobby to the kitchen to get snacks? As one does like
Cynthia is, yeah.
Sure.
one that does look like Tatiana with an evil intent.
Yeah, Tanya was probably gonna go and sees that look and just like, what are you thinking?
Oh, he's distracted. We can go now.
Ah, gosh, sure. Are you sure you're not my twin instead?
She smiles wickedly as she grabs your hand and drags you away quickly. Don't worry, don't worry. Listen, it's all and part of God's plan, Mac.
I gotta play the character. Come on.
I am playing the card now. It's fine. Claire's right now. You found her kryptonite, her weakness.
Well, Claire, are you going with the rest of them, or are you going to distract or do something else?
I think most are going there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Storm isn't, but
Who isn't?
the young ones, you X-Men, the young X-Men
Yeah.
are going.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So yeah, all of you head into the kitchen as Bobby starts like kind of just giving her a bit of a basic rundown of the place, showing her where the important areas are. After getting like a brief, like looks at all of you, says, "So you all like live here together?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah. Me, Claire, Jack, and well, Tatiana were here the longest, and everyone kind of started filtering in after that.
And picture was it was Scott who arrived after us. Then Pietro and Wanda. Then
As she looks around, Wanda is nowhere to be seen.
So, Claire, I was trying to bombard her with. I was trying not to bombard her with names.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, but especially when the people aren't here.
Oh yeah.
Like nods and says, "So all of you have these like weird powers?"
Well, everybody but Claire.
My power is I use a gun.
She's a really good shot.
Well, I think I also have a cool head. I think that also sometimes helps.
She's lame. That's what she's saying.
Hey, listen, that guy does through without triggering any alarms.
You know, it might be better if we just show you what we do.
She nods as Bobby's like, yeah, now he gets it. Showtime! It's like running outside. It's like kind of as he like goes down the stair, he creates like a small like sort of ice what's the word? Slide, yeah.
Ramp.
Like a ramp. He kind of covers the stairs in solid blocks of ice. Like slides down smoothly.
Yeah, and Cynthia will follow to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're all gonna. I guess she looks at the ice. It's like that's a.
Yes, it's a health hazard. Yeah, that's a. I'm sorry.
I think he's a health hazard.
That's also
Well-
true.
Do you not want to slide down the ice? I can fix that.
She sort of just walks around it.
Listen, Bobby's just like that. Listen.
He's a little bit of a showboat.
Likes to have fun.
She nods. As Scott kind of processes something. I don't listen. I think if we should show her things, let's try and like not blow up the backyard, please.
I promise to only try.
I don't. Jack, you avoided the ass kicking by Logan. I think you're gonna summon it if you do.
Bob
blow
is
the
already
backyard
making
up.
a skating ring.
Cynthia say, listen, the most I'll do is like ruin another tree.
What if the tree falls in the house? What?
Oh, we're-
I won't
No punching trees. No, just
I'll catch it.
no. Listen, Bobby, just make a block of ice. Okay, you can punch that, right?
Fine, I think we will all experience the powers in a week.
Yeah, Bobby, make a big thing of ice.
Makes a giant,
Clear the size.
kind of orients it in the direction of what you think is Logan's.
Yeah. Yeah. First thing is Cynthia will with mighty enhanced physique is this capable
Oh, yeah.
within my wheelhouse of lifting up.
Yeah, you can like crack the ice. A couple of punches, just smash it. I'll remind you, Bobby is also rank 1, so this is not like. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, you take a couple of swings as the ice shatters to bits and pieces. She looks sort of like wide-eyed at this. Ooh.
Yeah. Bobby's got ice. Got super strength. And also dense bones and muscles, but that's a little harder to show off without getting in trouble.
Bobby, make another target. Scott, it's your turn.
As Bobby will make, in fact, just a large square. Like Scott, it's like a mirror, and he like steps out of the way.
Oh god.
Scott just like and rubs his temples for a bit, and then he'll also like do his laser thing as the light flies off and the explosion reverberates around you. Okay, laser eyes, got it. What's this about you like flaming and stuff? As she like looks at you, Jack.
Oh, yeah, mine's a little bit.
It's a Halloween skeleton.
Yeah. All right, Zara, you ready?
I hate this. These are not powers meant for entertainment.
Think of it as training.
It's not though. You are showing off,
I'm
trying
gonna
to
try to
impress the girl.
a little. Tries to transform.
You always see like Jack just sort of kind of mumbled himself, like almost like quietly. There's like she leans to you and says, "Is this normal?"
It's like performance anxiety.
Stars.
Yeah, he also kind of does that.
I will say, they're not powers meant to impress women, Jack.
Help me out, please, bud. I only just got. I haven't even transformed since I got hit by the truck. Back me up here.
Fine. 5 seconds. I see like you all see Jack be covered in this sort of flaming mantle as his vision changes that of a skull as the fire burns through his eyes. As she looks at him, kind of like nods as the flames eventually retract back. And I'll correct you, Tick. No, you did use your powers multiple times. You've been training for like 3 years.
I was saying since I got out of the hospital, Grunt. Since we.
Yeah, you mean like yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while this is going on, Tatiana, you sneak into the garage as find Logan's motorcycle. This quite old but classy kind of fucking motorcycle.
A Harley, probably. That's always what they
Yeah,
have. in the
yeah, it's
movies.
probably a Harley, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
This old classical Harley Davidson as sort of you see Wanda sort of gently move her fingers around as the ignition starts.
Okay. Yes, we gotta put a plan here. So, less than 10 minutes in back because I'm not sure how long it'll take before he notices.
Yeah. Why don't you drive and I'll keep time?
Gotcha. Of course. You're better at this than I am.
Of course, yes. Both get in. Yeah, the rest of you, as you're in the courtyard, you just hear the motorcycle start as the gates open and see Tatiana and Wanda just ride off. Scott's
Does
like,
it-
I can't believe what. They just leave?
I don't know what you're talking about, Scott. I didn't hear shit. Did anybody else hear anything?
Scott turns around and starts going towards the house.
God. Yeah, Scott.
I heard it. Listen, if I heard anything, do you think I wouldn't? I'd be with them right now if I heard anything.
As
I didn't hear shit.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was like, I didn't hear shit. I think Scott's just hearing things.
Bobby looks at you, Claire, and says, "You know what? I am sorry, but I must distract your man." See, like,
Wait, what? What?
says, "Hey,
Bobby.
Scott, did you know Claire is in love with you?"
Oh god, that's so Bobby. No.
And Scott just stops fucking dead track. Just turns around, like, has a very embarrassed looks like, what? I mean,
Yeah, everybody knows.
I mean, listen. He just shrugs.
Listen, like everybody sees how she looks at you, man.
Jean sort of gives Bobby the most fucking death glare look. Scott's like,
Fucking yeah. Cindy's actually gonna like fucking hit him in the shoulder.
oh, listen, I'm doing them a favor. They would have never like actually. Everyone knows, but him. Come on now. Scott, this is one of those jokes that's not funny, Bobby. He'll turn around and walk back into the house.
Critically tense.
Yeah, he's gonna look at Cynthia. I guess your powers are guess you're not the only one with density powers.
Claire's just frozen at this point.
Jean will
Oh no.
go
There?
up to you.
There.
Oh yeah.
Go get your man.
We call this. I read a book once. Rubicon. The choice has been the die has been cast for you.
You will have to go to your man. Tell him how you feel. I will pay for the movie.
Claire will take a deep breath and fuck it as he walks after Scott.
And Jin will say that. Roll behind you on this. Good luck.
Claire will just take many deep breaths.
How's our newest guest handling this?
She is looking at us very confused, as if you're watching a movie halfway through. Okay, that also like a common thing here?
Relationships? No,
I mean,
but
No, not really.
Okay, well, I guess should all get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry. Anyone else?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all this is going on, blissfully unaware. Tatiana, you are driving the motorcycle down the road as you're driving through town, and this is not a big town, it's a small town, so there's not that much traffic. We have vigilance.
Ooh, okay. There you go.
I do love it when they fail, as it takes like a moment. You realize as you're driving pretty fast, there is someone walking down the sort of crossing the street, not where they should be crossing the street, mind you, but you catch them at the wrong end as you kind of try and swerve out of the way, but you sort of still hit them with like part of the handle as you struggle to control the bike. Give me an agility roll.
Gotcha.
As you barely keep the bike under control from not like fucking swerving, you do just kind of fucking graze the half of it as you kind of scrape it by the asphalt at the end. As you stop and glance back, Eddie is just lying on the fucking floor looking like he just was hit by half a motorcycle.
Oh shit! Fuck! And she's gonna race over. Is Wada okay?
Yeah,
as well?
she's like floating, mind you.
Okay, I just want to make sure before she races, seeing the motorcycle with horror before realizing Eddie's there and race after also concerned.
As yeah, you'll see, run over to me. He's like, oh my head, what the?
Oh my God, Eddie! What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in New York. What are you doing across the road?
Oh my
Are
head
you okay?
hurts.
She's gonna try to check his head to see if there's any like damages or bruising.
He does look like he's not in the best shape.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to get you. Gotta get you to the school. Oh my gosh. What are you even doing here? She's trying to like help at the same time as getting up.
As well, you hear another voice as she hear like a woman's shout, Eddie, what the fuck? As just you see this young woman, sort of blonde hair, like rushing up to the both of you, and she's like, "Oh, what happened?"
But it was an accident. I barely had time to even miss him, but still, he took a hit. Uh, who are you?
Uh, Alicia, just okay, come on. I have a car. Let's get him to the hospital.
Yeah. Wanda, can you? The motorcycle.
Oh crap!
Yeah. Yeah.
What if we just throw it away? What? Think it's gonna be less or more upset?
He'll be super upset if we do that. He'll be pissed as ever if we do that.
Let's figure something out.
Just, if nothing else, we have to take it back so he'll means that he won't immediately shred us to pieces.
You okay? I'll leave. Then I'll take it back. She like get onto it and drive back as you and Felicia. And you know what? I'll post this picture because unfortunately, trying to find a picture of Black Cat that's not like fucking
Oh.
out there. It's I've tried, man. I've tried. Fuck my life.
You just search for a entirely different character image just that looks close enough.
Yeah, it's like trying to look for a red Twi'lek. I swear to God. As yeah, as you help her to her nearby car. It's just gonna kind of put him in the back seat. She's gonna get in the driver's side and start like, driving. As gonna go to the local clinic. Well, this is gonna be bad. She's like mostly mumbling to herself.
God. How do you? I'm sorry. It's. Are you guys visiting here?
Yeah, for a job. Oh God. Oh, this pays well. God damn it.
It's more my fault than I think Eddie's.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I understand like driving, but like holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't see him in time, and that's fucking on me. I didn't. What are you guys even doing here?
Well, apparently he got some news of a investigation. He's trying to like meet with someone here. Told me he gets paid for this, so
Ah, shit.
how do you know? You seem to know him.
Yeah, me and Eddie knew each other as kids. He's been my best friend ever since.
Wait a minute. She kind of like looks at you from. You. No, you're too talkative for there. You must be Tatiana.
Got it in one. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. As she's.
How do you
Sorry, go ahead.
know Eddie? It's like how did you know Eddie?
Oh, we are like roommates. Started working on a business.
Yeah, roommates, business. Obviously.
Okay, how much are you in the know with what Eddie does?
Well, yeah. How much are you in the know about what Eddie does?
Well, I'll say 2 words, and then you can, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If not, no.
Okay.
Criminal investigation.
Yeah, that's definitely something Eddie's been doing for forever, and something that yeah.
Yeah, well, we met about a timeline. Well, we've met like 2 years ago, roughly. He was kind of poor, homeless, and Well, I was in need of a roommate. Turns out he's good at making documents that should not, well, let's say legal documents. Yeah,
Yeah.
helped me out a
Well,
couple of times. So yeah, I've been helping out with his little pet project.
it's good to know Eddie has friends too. Keep an eye on everything.
I'll be honest, Hell's Kitchen is a rough place to be. So yeah.
Grunt, I assume like after we met Eddie the first time in New York, you said that were we still exchanging letters and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Has Eddie ever mentioned Felicity or a roommate at all to Tatiana?
No, probably not. Not that important
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, okay.
He would like
So-
message you about like certain like investigations and like in because what you realized he's been doing illegal freelance work. Because he's too young to actually like do this, so he like faked his own papers so to be able to like sell these stories, different news outlets.
Yeah, I got that. It's just that he never mentioned Felicity at all. So,
Yeah, he never mentioned.
just odd. It's all. She's just finding a little weird.
Well, if she's
Well-
like his partner in crime for God knows what else.
Well, at the very least, Eddie hasn't really mentioned much outside of his work.
Now, Red, let me put a
Mhm.
hand on your shoulder before you
Yeah.
reveal you don't know jack shit.
Yeah.
You could play this and try and figure out because she's like, yeah, you're good friends with Eddie. He talks about you. You're trustworthy. I'll just tell you stuff and ask questions.
You're so right, Grunt. Before the jealousy takes over, she couldn't just ask questions.
Well, let's see if you have. Listen. You can't be hostile off the bat if you want.
So what new scoop brings you guys here for a job? Are you gonna miss your meeting?
Well, I mean, all of Eddie's investigations are big scoops. I keep telling him one of these days they're just gonna dump his body in the river. But
Yeah.
I don't know. He's always had a beef with the Yakuza, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sort of.
understandable.
Didn't he tell you about like he's been working on this for like a year and a half now? Magic Parasite, no?
Her eyes go wide for a second before she schools her features. Yeah, it's a messy situation all around.
Why don't you give me an ego roll?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, she's convinced. Yeah, he's been investigating them for a while now. He does a lot of this weird fucking shit. I keep telling him like, listen, no, it's like one thing to fucking expose a petty thief, a pedophile, or whatever, but I don't know why he keeps entangling himself with organized crime. First is like the Fisk industry scandal, now this one. It's insane. You know
Yeah,
nothing
it's-
about this, Tatiana. This is
Yeah,
seriously-
she's gonna play along though. She can probably understand why. She's assuming like,
Yeah.
oh, because of what happened to our kids, that he has a beef with them particularly.
yeah.
But she has not heard about any of this. Yeah, it's trouble all around, especially when they're not ones who take kindly to people messing up their plans.
Well, that's fine. I managed to teach him a couple of things on how to stay alive, because sometimes I just wonder how the fuck did he survive until now?
A lot of luck. A lot of fucking luck.
Heard once he tried to pickpocket. Well, I mean, she's been a bit MIA, but had like this cool, weird, like gang. Heard he once tried to pickpocket their leader. Yeah, not the smartest choices.
Well, I feel like absolute shit for what happened. Do you guys need help with this? I don't mean to.
I don't know.
Hopefully
Do you
this will
have
set you back.
money? Because yeah, sure as shit isn't insured.
I
Don't.
can.
She chuckled.
Oh, go.
Like she didn't even say that as the. It's just like a rhetorical thing. She'll chuckle and say, "Don't worry, I'll
Oh.
rob an ATM or something for it."
Well, at the very least, it seems you have that handled. You still try to have my help if any regard. Because she was gonna ask about calling Xavier, but there's a whole other problem to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna stop at the clinic. You're gonna get him inside. Meanwhile, everyone else at the manor, you're eating as you hear the motorcycle engine also coming back. As this time, unfortunately, Logan also hears. And walk into the kitchen. Says, he clearly just looks at all of you, counting, see who's missing. Like,
What's up?
nothing. I'm just wondering which one of you stole my bike. And well, two of you are not here. You're lucky, Jack. Scott, I'm not gonna be mean to you today. As he turns around and walks towards the garage.
Who wants to go get pizza? I think us leaving this place is probably for the best. Who wants to go get some pizza?
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Bob is like, you
Yeah.
know what? The diner in town sounds like such a relaxing place.
We should go to the diner.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna drag Anya with.
Yeah, Scott looks at Olivia and says,
Mhm. Oh.
I'll pass, thanks, as he'll head to his room.
Oh yeah, Claire will stand up like. I think they're gonna do now.
I gotcha.
Yeah, wait. I thought Claire
Not
would walk
yet.
after Scott. Yeah, not yet. Yeah. Unless you want to do something, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, Claire will. Claire will walk after them until they're a bit further away from
Yeah.
everyone else. Hey there, Scott. Hey.
Oh, glances at you. Hey.
So, alright, I'm not really good at this. So remember the thing that Bobby said.
Think what?
Remember the thing that Bobby said.
He nods slowly.
What I want to say is I kinda like you.
That's sort. That wasn't just.
I'm sorry if you
just a
don't.
joke.
Yeah, that was not a joke. If you say no, it's fine. That's I'm sorry for all of this. This is not the best time if you have other things on your mind, but
Yeah, you should
but
give me an ego roll, Mac. You should.
All sixes. Come on.
Those are not bad ego. I'll take a 9. That's not the worst roll. That's an impressive roll for my -3.
Yes. Listen, I like you too, but this just kind of like it's just you're being weird and awkward already. How are you gonna be able to focus on the mission, on training, on the field? Listen, how about we pull our heads for a moment and talk about this after we come back from training, okay? I'm not in a good headspace right now.
So fine. So I'm sorry. Listen. I'm sorry for dropping this on your authenticity was Bob. Fuck.
Fine. It's Bobby's an asshole.
Yeah. We'll talk after training, once. Claire will give him a smile. Listen, I won't go easy on you though.
He chuckles and says, "I hope not. Won't go easy on you either."
May the better one win.
He nods. You know what, Claire? You can also give me a logic roll if you want.
I will. Claire's thinking very quick. What the fuck do I do now? Fuck.
You might be bad at expressing yourself, but you are good at understanding why that's bad.
Yeah, but then her mouth just fails. Oh my god, that's a dog shit ass roll.
So it's like he clearly is dealing with his own shit right now, and he also doesn't know how to handle the situation. You get the feeling that you might be in the same boat.
Yeah.
For him, training is simple, straightforward. Dealing with a girl is not. Especially one that, well, it was kind of sprung on him. Because unlike you, you're pretty sure he's hasn't been obsessing over you for the last couple of years.
Yeah, listen, Claire's not screaming internally yet. She's mostly screaming at Bobby. She's screaming at herself right now. She doesn't know what it was. This was the wise move to go speak to him. Claire just kind of turns around and
Go with the rest of them and down.
yeah, listen, I need to ask Jean what the fuck do I do now. Actually, she'll go there. Jean, what the fuck do I do?
You do all see Claire turning back with a rather defeated look as you're all gathering outside.
How'd it go?
It was not. He kind of gives a bit of a death stare to Bobby. It was not the best time. We're gonna talk about it later.
Bobby's like, didn't go and kiss him? Gives.
The fuck, Bobby? That's not the fucking time.
Come on, nah, it's exactly the time. He's like awkward. You're awkward. You just kind of bump into him.
He's going through his own stuff.
You know what, Bobby? I think this is. I think we're out of the loop on this one. Let the girls talk.
Out now. Mentioned training again. Guy is so obsessive.
Listen. Scott is a. There's good reason why Scott's perfectionist.
Arm on Bobby, helping him
It
find the exit.
Rolls his eyes, but the act will kind of go away with Jack a bit further ahead. As Jean will also kind of just put her arm on your shoulder and says, "Listen, it's not that bad. I'm sure he's also not very good at managing his feelings like you."
Yeah. Sadly, only opposites attract. No, he didn't say no. It's fine. Listen, he still. I think he's still. Oh.
He probably just needs some time to think about it. He's like you, which he is. He probably didn't realize until somebody threw it in his face.
He's still processing the mission and whatnot. Listen, I think I'll speak to him after the training and whatnot, and I think that's a good idea, right? I think.
Yeah, give him some time. If he said after the training, that's it's probably going to be better time.
Yeah. There's a Claire give a weak smile.
Yeah, you'll leave. You'll go into town. Meanwhile, Tatiana, as you walk out of the clinic with Felicia, she's well. So, do you know this like fucking Xavier guy?
Yeah? You guys looking for Xavier for what's exactly?
I mean, I was told he's like the client, so I assume he can pay. I have like the files.
Yeah. Professor usually and Eddie seem to go way back, so yeah.
Cool. And you don't mind me help me meet up with him. So, oh god, I want to know what the bill for this will be.
Yeah. Did I assume what was the damage to Eddie entirely?
No, Red, you know the U.S. medical economy better than I do.
Look, listen. What year is this?
1991.
He may be in a better situation than he would be in the current timeline. So, at the very least, yeah, I can take you to Professor.
Listen, I'll say probably like around $1,000 seems fine, right?
Yeah, I think that depending on if it was just a concussion and mild bruising,
Yeah,
if he didn't.
yeah, $1,000.
You will take her to the professor. Presumably, we have taxis in this timeline, so.
Yeah, I mean, look, taxis. You're like walking out of the clinic. You see your entire like squad going into the diner, as all of you do spot Tatiana with another young woman walking out of the clinic.
Hey, Logan knows you took the bike.
I think yeah, I think you're gone. I think you're dead.
I think you're.
She's... Good.
I think Logan beat us to it. It's weird to see you come out of the clinic in one piece, though.
That's a whole nother situation. Just how cooked am I?
We left the building. That's how cooked you are.
Did you break the bike? Did you?
He let Scott and Jack off the hook.
Fuck. I left Wanda alone to deal with that shit. I think it got
Listen, listen. As long as you didn't break the bike, right?
As long as he didn't like break the bike or do something dumb, like get in an accident, right?
You wouldn't do that.
Alicia just pats you on the shoulder.
Which one is it, Tatiana?
All of them.
Oh!
Well,
Oh. Is the bike fucked? Is that why Wanda's gone? Did she leave the country?
No, I told her to bring it back because she wanted to dump it. I thought it'd be worse.
Okay, let's all take a moment of silence for our fallen friend.
Well, you can do the responsible thing. Go to the manor and face justice with Wanda. Or you can let Wanda face it all alone and come with us to the diner.
Yeah, you were never there. We didn't know. You were with us the entire time.
listen, Tatiana. Listen, don't leave Wanda alone to face this wrath. Besides,
You're right. I'm a bitch. You don't leave your comrade at arms in danger when you both share this problem together.
you both sunk the boat. Listen, you should all stay both in the boat. Besides,
Hear me out. You could do that, or you can have a slice of pizza with us first, so you can have a nice last meal.
No, I cannot leave her alone like that. I'm not a bastard. Think of me fondly, friends. Pray for me. May we see each other again in the sun.
I'll get the tombstone ready. What do you want on? What do you want to be put onto it?
Tatiana, she lived gloriously and foolishly.
Who's your friend?
This is Felicity. She's friends with Eddie.
Not Felicity. Wrong,
sorry.
wrong blonde.
Wrong.
That's a
No, what did I...
different universe.
Ah,
Does
gotcha.
not
Sorry,
Green
yeah.
Arrow. Get the fuck out.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking about her too. Felicia, friendship with Eddie.
Nah, shit.
Wait,
Cynthia.
nice to meet you all.
Well, do you want to go get pizza?
I would like to get to meet my client, and it sounds like you know who that is. She looks back at you, Tatiana.
Yeah, Professor. He's our teacher, actually.
She nods, like a bit confused, but says, "As long as he pays me, I don't care."
Yeah,
Why?
he's loaded.
Why are you guys coming out of the clinic?
Again, I thought I explained that accident has happened. And,
Yeah, but you look fine though, Claire. And Wanda's on her way back. So who got hurt?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Did you hit Eddie with a bike?
He walked up the road.
Turn on Logan's bike?
I didn't even. I dodged him, but I clipped him when I was trying to avoid the full impact of a motorcycle going at full speed. So, look, I already feel like shit about it. Okay, I know.
Oh, it's not over. Go. I was gonna offer you a pizza. Go. We'll make sure.
I am.
You can forget about that tombstone thing. Remember you finally.
It's closed casket funeral.
It's gonna be.
She just sighs and begins the march, taking Felicia with her. Presumably, I assume.
Yeah, the rest of you go into the diner and grab a large table. Bobby just kind of looks at all you, says, "Oh, do you think she's single?"
Oh my god, Bobby.
Bobby,
Only one way to find out.
you can ask her.
I mean, you're like friends with Eddie, right?
Yeah?
Oh God. Together with Eddie?
Maybe. Feel bad if that's the case.
Maybe I'm gonna be honest.
Wait,
The one
that-
who
wait, why is that?
They were. When we left, she wrote Eddie a lot of notes and got really concerned when she didn't write them back.
Wait,
Right, she has been sending a lot of notes.
didn't you also? We all wrote notes, didn't we? I just kind of stopped after a while because they clearly didn't reach any recipient.
I mean, once we found out where he was again, yeah, I wrote a few times, but I usually kept my things like once a month. Like fucking Tatiana wrote like
That's
writing a
true.
week.
Yeah, she did write a lot more. Yeah.
I'll just say that she was closer with Eddie than the rest of us.
Maybe we should unite forces, you know? I take the girl, she takes the boy.
You should. Assuming Tatiana survives, you should bring that up to her.
You should
I
have
shall.
her.
Yeah, listen. Maybe Logan will... What? Who am I kidding? She's cooked. She's so cooked.
She is. If the bike was undamaged, there was a chance. There's always a chance. But if there's even a scratch on it, which there is, because they hit him, they're done. It's over.
Yeah,
It's unequivocally over.
I think they do need to jump across the border down south. That's the only hope, I honestly, at this point.
It's not down south. No. Listen, down south. No, they need to get to New York. They need to get on a boat. Mexico's not far enough.
That's true. I mean, honestly, swimming in the ocean might probably be a safer bet than facing Logan.
It's not about when he's gonna. It's not about how he's gonna find you. It's when. Their time is always gonna be like a ticking clock.
Speaking
Yeah,
of...
you're better for them to go there, Perk. Better for them to go and get it over with now.
As Jean is trying to reassure every now and then Anna that this is in fact just joking. Yeah, Tatiana, you'll be driven as the car stops in front of the mansion. She's like, "Whoa, I can up the price on this guy, jeez."
Professor's one of those old money type of people, but like the ones that actually gives back to society instead of hoarding wealth. I think.
Yeah. Like all those good philanthropists. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna take you to him, and I hope we can see each other again.
Bad can the slogan guy be though? Come on.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know at all.
Yeah.
You're sweet and innocent. Keep it that way.
She chuckles a bit as you approach the house. You see Logan standing out front, arms crossed, looking at you.
Hey, Logan, buddy. Oh, I was looking for you. I can get to you in a couple minutes. I gotta help lead her to the professor for a very important conference they need to have. I'm just gonna. I'll get to you a little bit later.
Be an ego roll.
Oh God.
Oh,
great. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
clutch
saved
save.
yourself.
Clutch save. Actual clutch save. Okay. As yeah, he's gonna got you and says, "I'll be watching you."
I feel safe under your gaze, Logan. Thank you so much for caring about me.
As yeah, you walk in, he's gonna follow behind as you lead Felicia to Charles as she's carrying like a dossier. Charles sort of meets with you in the common area. Say, yeah, you Mr. X then? Oh, sort of nod. Well, Eddie got here in a little accident, so I'm here to deliver the things on his behalf. Since it was your kid that did it, well, now this would kind of hit bad on the news press and all, so should like $5,000 should cover everything. As she like extends the dossier. Charles just slowly nods and says, "It's vital, right?" He's gonna give her the money. Nice, pleasure doing business with you. Catch all of you later. She sort of just feel like Logan stare at the back of your head.
Well, I'm gonna mosey on out of here. Gonna see you guys later.
Is that what you think?
That's what I hoped. That's what I hoped.
Following me?
Wait, before I follow you to the unknown, where's Wanda?
Just waiting for you there already.
God damn it. There's more where she debates if she could just blink out of her, but she's not a coward. Okay, she squares her shoulders. Lead the way.
As yeah, he's gonna lead you into the courtyard. You see Wanda's over there, and he'll look at the both of you and say, "So, enjoy the ride."
Up until the accident, it was wonderful.
That's good. That's good. No, I always needed some volunteers, you know.
For what exactly?
Would you like to? Well, out my bike ride and not only hit someone but damage it as well in the process. Now, what should I do for that?
I think in the kindness of your heart, you should show us what mercy and forgiveness looks like and understand that we will not do it again as we were young children. Just probably trying to impress you as a father figure to us, right? She got a glass of wine.
She nods enthusiastically alongside with you. I should be merciful, shouldn't I? So right.
Yes.
Daughters I never had. Good then. Well, you'll be cleaning the entirety of the Blackbird until the mission starts.
I mean, yes.
And I do mean the entirety. Engine.
I mean, ow.
And well, if I spot problems, I'll just make you do it all over again.
Okay.
Dismissed for now. Like, turns around and walks out.
Logan, I am pretty sorry. It was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, well, we were all stupid when we were kids.
Yeah, she nods.
Make sure you remember that by cleaning the engines. Just like continues walking.
She sighs. She turns to Wanda. Well, it could have been worse.
You know what he's gonna do, right?
Gonna make it dirty again to make us keep cleaning it until he just sees that we.
He's gonna
We,
probably just make it as worse as possible.
Yeah. Look, it's either that or training regiment, which is already gonna happen. So
We are going
plus
to the
that on
training
top of-
camp anyways.
Yeah, but he would have made it worse. She would have made us like hike with backpacks or carried one of them over the mountain to top or something like that. The effort of training and togetherness.
Well, whatever. That's not important. Eddie, though.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be here. Apparently, he has a
No,
roommate.
I mean,
he knows.
yeah. Her. What the fuck?
Yeah, apparently she's his roommate that he's never talked about to me. That he's known for 2 years.
What?
And his partner in crime when all the stuff he does that didn't talk to me about at all.
You should ambush him at the hospital.
I already feel bad enough, and I don't know if Logan will let me leave the mansion at all.
I don't see him around. I can float you over the fence.
Oh my goodness, Wanda, you're such a good friend. But what do I say? Like, hey, who's this girl that you're hanging out with?
I was about
I mean,
to say,
she
you know
always-
what you can say? You know what? You can start with, hey, actually, you kind of deserve this retroactively if I think about it.
I don't know. I mean, did you see her? She was beautiful. And she seems to apparently like kick ass and like a cool, like really a cool like attitude. And I was just
But
compete
she
with
can
that.
drive a car? Come on now.
No, you should have heard her talk. She was just like, oh yeah, I taught him a couple things and helping him with this cool project that he's to talk to you about. It was like,
Do you think Logan would mind if we take the bike again and just hit her this time?
I think he would drag our bodies through the car itself.
It's already broken and scraped. What if I
Look.
just like mess with her car though?
No, because Eddie's gonna drive it in, then I'd explain why I broke his apparently cool girlfriend's car, and so pathetic.
Okay. Listen to me. We go to the hospital. We are there. She's probably already going back. We need to hurry. Come on. It's just like starts dragging you. And yeah. Meanwhile, everyone else at the diner. If you ask, the guy sort of at the counter will tell you, yeah, there's a motorcycle accident. Apparently, she scraped like half the street with it.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, as
They find the person who did that.
I don't know, they took off running. This town used to be peaceful.
Those damn kids, I tell you.
Sort of, Anna just sort of takes a deep breath, says, well, sure is a day.
Yeah.
Not
They're
every
not
day.
usually this exciting. They're not usually this exciting.
Yeah, not every day is like this. Don't worry, Anna. This is quite the exception.
Yeah, that's true. We're
Yeah.
going to a training facility.
Yeah, yeah. Well, for starters, learning more about the extent of powers. Secondly, learning how to defend yourself. Just we don't go looking for fights, but it's good to know what to do in case something happens.
Nods and says, yeah, the the bald guy told me that apparently can't touch people because I like mess with them.
I wonder if it's a genetic thing.
'Cause I'll be honest, I don't really remember much. It's kind of hazy.
Listen, in the end, don't worry too much about that. I'm sure Charles is gonna figure something out. He's a smart guy.
He like
For
nods.
now, just sit back and try to relax and get the know the town, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, we could show you around.
what is there anything to do around here? Bobby immediately is like, no, it's kind of boring actually.
Yeah, all the fun shit's kind of at the mansion.
Jean will say, well, there is the theater.
Yeah, want to go see a movie?
She nods.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go to the theater. Anybody else? Look at Claire and
Yeah. Giving Logan another 2 hours sounds like a good idea.
Pietro will say, listen, I need to go check in on my sister. She's making them do.
Listen, I think someone should check them. They don't do the next stupid thing. So
Yeah, I'll head back to the manor. You guys have fun.
Alright.
You're so right.
Probably wants to go and just be like, maybe we should check on Eddie, but I don't want to ruin Red's moment. I don't want to ruin Red's moment.
I mean, listen, we should probably give it some time before we check in. Maybe like he's probably like kind of banged up. Like, is he like awake? Is he be conscious? Like, yeah, like once we leave the movie, we can go stop by and check on him.
Yeah. Do you guys mind if we check in our buddy?
Yeah, no, they're all of them kind of just say, yeah, it's fine.
He is right there across the street. We might as well.
But yeah, he's probably gonna like come back to it eventually. Like he's just a concussion, not gonna take him like hours to.
I'm just saying, when I got concussion, they didn't let me have visitors for a couple hours even after I woke up.
Really?
So my mom did.
It's the 90s. Things are different back then.
Gonna say because when I had a car accident, like nobody.
yeah,
Then, then again, I do live in the land of the free.
Then again, I did. Then again, my concussion was pretty bad. I did slam my head 3 times on a sidewalk on ice,
Yeah.
Mm.
and I was vomiting a lot. Just a bad sign when you have concussion.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think he would be like probably in like an hour or 2. Probably be fine with I guess, slightly talking to people. Not like they're gonna let him go, but it's a small town, small clinic. They know you, they trust you. It's fine. Uh, Luckily, this is the Marvel universe, so I can just make America the land of the free. Yeah, I mean, you can still go watch the movie and pick like a shorter movie, like only an hour and a half.
What
and-
movies were out? Current date. I'm not asking you that, Grunt. I was making a joke.
No,
I
you have to
was
look it
actually
up.
starting to search. Okay.
Grunt, you better look that up. I want to know now. For the immersion.
Kill him.
I will kill you. You know, you know what?
What?
Let me find a funny goof one.
Looking up
Uh,
DC's filmography right now.
You know what? Actually, no, it's Terminator is a thing. So go watch Terminator.
Nice.
Nice.
While they are enjoying that, Yana, you get to the clinic. Yana, you can just blink through these. Don't need to answer quick.
Cameras around the place?
Cameras. Fucking
Yeah.
1991 in the hospitals. The random ass smallish clinic.
I'm sorry. I gotta make sure. I want to make sure I don't immediately take the stupidest choice I could take. Please, please. Yeah, then if that's the case, with Wanda backing her up with that confidence, she's gonna go say hello to her friend.
Wanda can just float. You just open the window.
No, it's more like Wanda give me confidence to do it, so she's
Yes.
gonna do it.
As you manage to sneak in, I would never do that. Manage to sneak in, enter his room, open the door. Wanda is sort of outside, float, and crawl through thing into the room as well. As yeah, Eddie's like sort of in the bed, resting.
Oh, he's sleeping. What? Oh God.
Be really fun if you drew like a mustache on him.
I already feel bad enough. Maybe I leave him a note, said that we can hopefully talk before he, I guess, leaves. I wonder if he was even gonna say hi to me at all.
She kind of like says, I feel like that's just more reason to hit him again.
I gotta at least hear his side of the story, right? Maybe if I hear it from him, it won't be I don't know.
Up to you.
Do you want a mustache on his face? I'm just gonna draw a mustache on his face just to make herself feel better about
Find
this.
the marker and like kind of take the cap off. The door opens as you see Felicia walking in. She stares at you. You about
Hey!
to drawn him?
No, I was gonna leave a note actually to let him know to talk to me later before he leaves. Just didn't have a chance to find the paper yet.
Uh-huh. She looks at you like leaning over him.
To close the cap. Sorry, just didn't get a chance to talk with him, so just wanted to make sure he's all right. Looks like you're here and everything's good. Everything's good.
One that just sort of kind of elbows you.
So, what did the doctor say about Eddie? You guys gonna?
Well, he's probably gonna keep him here for a day or two and gonna be discharged.
You guys heading back to your home?
Well, I don't know. He talked about it. This was supposed to be, man, good money. covers his medical insurance. No, like I could have probably asked more. I
Probably. Known the professor. And that he does good work.
yeah. Plus, yeah, maybe we'll get back to New York. I don't know what kind of. It was a big investigation. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting him to give me a resolution on it. I haven't seen the actual files. Very secretive.
Oh. Yeah, Eddie loves to keep his secrets, if nothing else. So are you guys staying in town for a while?
Well, I wasn't planning on, but I guess I have to now find like a motel. Maybe I'll just sleep in the car.
If you want, maybe we can talk to the professor, possibly?
Do like look senses? I mean, that's fine with you, sure.
Yeah, it's, you know, it is kind of my fault he's in here, so I don't see why we can't have a conversation about it at the very least.
She smiles and nods. Yeah, really appreciating that. Did me a solid.
Yeah, of course. Any friend of Eddie's is a friend of mine.
She smiles and nods.
So, seems he's still knocked out. Yeah, I'm gonna get out your guys' hair. Let Eddie know we stopped by.
You snuck into this room. I mean, you can draw the whatever you were gonna draw on him. It's fine.
Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, of course. You're not gonna stop me about that one?
So, kind of funny.
Okay. Kind of glances at her before going to finish what she started, basically.
Yeah, a mustache on him. Sort of gonna take a seat, grabs a magazine and starts flipping through it.
So, weird question. Are you and Eddie kind of like more than friends?
I mean, like best friends? Maybe.
No, as in I don't know. Kissing best friends?
Oh, why don't you give me an ego roll, Tatiana? As this you'll have trouble on this one. So,
Oh,
Earth. I
The Marvel die, damn.
There we go. It's gone.
Oh, the Marvel guy's done.
yeah, because she has trouble.
So, keep your straight face. She says, "Oh no, no." Is that the vibe I was giving you?
I just nope. I just want to be sure for making before I make assumptions. You know.
You think Eddie would tell you if she started dating someone?
I would hope he would tell me, but you never know. Things can get pretty busy when people are doing investigations and stuff. You know.
Wait a minute. He didn't tell you anything about me?
No, maybe.
Oh.
No.
Well, in his defense, I think he views me as part of his criminal life, and he's not the most proud whenever he has to do stuff like that.
What? So he does cool, badass things in the cover of the dark with just only one person who knows everything about him? Yeah, that doesn't sound at all romantic at all.
Okay, girl, just take a moment, relax, and tell your friend to stop glaring at me. I would really appreciate it.
And glances at Wanda.
Wanda just scoffs at as Isha said. Now, I'll be honest, I've never seen a man look so ashamed as he like pickpockets. So I don't know.
Look, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm being very hostile without you really even getting a chance to. Look, it's just you came out of nowhere. You just tell me things apparently, and you're really cool and really confident and like of course you know you guys will so stupid.
Kind of chuckles a bit. Don't worry. I'm not. I'm used to this jealousy thing. So no, me and Eddie are not a thing. But I would encourage you if you have tell him about it because he's not a bad catch. So never know.
Maybe I just don't want to ruin the thing we have right now, and he doesn't talk about his feelings, even in me, and just hearing the idea that you know him more than I didn't handle it well.
Yeah, but listen, again, you keep this good thing you're having, or someone else might decide to take the step.
Maybe. I'll probably do that. Maybe have a conversation after I apologize for nearly running him over with a motorcycle.
And chuckles a bit at that. Well, Eddie is one of the more unlucky I've seen around.
Well, he's a cool guy at the very least. He's my bestest friend. Gosh, it sounds stupid.
I think boyfriend would sound better. Just saying.
Well, first things first. I gotta wait until he wakes up and go from there. See who doesn't want to, never talk to me again.
Speaking of waiting, yeah, you'll wait around. The others, you will watch the movie. Good movie. Some might say the best.
It is. I hope they don't. I hope they don't completely fuck with the entire point of the movie by releasing sequels that weren't meant to happen.
I hope they make a sequel, but that sequel is phenomenal.
You know,
We don't run this franchise into the fucking ground.
I could rewrite history and say Terminator 3 is a masterpiece, but who knows?
The very last of the franchise, of course. Eddie getting a great note.
Grunt's not a hack. Grunt's not a hack. He respects. He does not do wish. He does not do wish fulfillment here. At least not so blatantly.
But after you walk out, Bobby will bring up and say, "Listen, we can head back to the manor and you can check on your friend."
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
You to behave, Bobby.
I always behave.
So Bobby, I'm not sure about that wingman offer. You offered to
So you should totally do it. It's a great idea.
Listen, Claire, I got you. I got you. Listen. With my advice, he's gonna be like stumbling over you in like a week. 2 most. Don't worry. Iceman is on the job and starts.
Oh God, no, Claire's I'm scared now. They're
You know,
shocking
you
film.
know what sank the Titanic, Mac.
Claire's in the shock of pure horror.
You were the one you had to worry about.
That's true. Bobby sneaked up like a shark.
Too late now. Let's go.
Claire's in pure. She stands there for 2 seconds, realizing, oh no.
The 3 of you
Arm around.
will head into the clinic. Because this is the land of the free, they will just let you in to see him. As
I'll get arrested.
the door. You'd open the door and you walk into the room. It's gonna be a bit crowded, but now you see Tatiana, Wanda, and Alicia.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
You're alive.
absolutely.
And
Come
out
on.
of the manual.
Did you doubt me?
Yes.
Yes.
Understandable. Don't worry about it. We had a talk. Logan is given appropriate punishment, but he was understanding.
Are we talking about the same Logan?
We are talking about the same man.
Did Anna like fuck him up more than like we were told?
No.
Wanda will
He's.
say,
Hmm?
no, he has us cleaning the jet.
Oh, I wanna.
Cleaning later or cleaning now?
Well, now and later, and who knows for how long.
He didn't really
Doesn't
give
know
a timetable. I don't remember that part.
He doesn't know you left, does he?
He is aware that we are probably not cleaning the Blackbird right now, but that's a problem for tomorrow, when we get back.
So
You got that.
you draw on his face.
There is a
What was that?
mustache on his face, yes.
Did you draw on his face?
Maybe.
Is this how you express your feelings, Tatiana?
After
I could-
hitting him with a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Guys, don't make me feel bad enough as it is. Come on.
So, I don't know. Is he even awake yet?
No, he hasn't woken up yet.
You know, if True Love's first kiss might, spring him back. So go.
Claire just elbows fucking
Thank you, Claire.
no worries.
At least he could have done is given a matching beard.
I think it looks fine enough as it is. And don't worry. I'm going to try to talk to Logan when I get back. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. That's going to be fine.
You're going to be a prisoner when you get back.
Listen.
You will be in jail.
I think the fitting story for here is the story of Sisyphus. I think Logan
Listen.
will give you new tasks, and as soon as you complete one,
I'm going to ask Charles to build a cell. And he's going to put you in it.
Nothing gets accomplished. You live in fear, Cynthia. Come on. I can't just be afraid to go and try new things if punishment's the only thing I worry about. Come on.
Like stealing a motorcycle and hitting your friend. I will say that I've never done that before.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
I like stealing a motorcycle and hitting your friend. You're right. I've never done that before.
Yes, exactly. Bucket list, Jack, bucket list.
So does this count as like the first date then?
Guys, I haven't. I'm not that. I'm not Claire. How do you even know this?
Are you serious?
Are you
No,
fucking with me right now?
Do you think we're that stupid?
I would like to.
I'm a little dim. The light bulb's still on.
I am not a little dim, and I've known since New York. I saw your eyes light up.
I've
Your heart.
known since Detroit when you gave him the camera. The camera which he still uses.
Yeah.
You're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying you should kiss him and tell him
As
how
you,
you feel.
as you
No
hear,
chance! I only got it in the bag!
you kind of hear a voice behind you. Got what in the bag?
Nothing.
Your
A
heart-
basketball.
your heart, Eddie.
I'm gonna punch him. In the stomach.
okay, one sec. Jack.
Alright, Eddie, I got bad news. It's been 3 years. You got hit by a car.
She was lying, Eddie.
And
It was a joke.
yeah, you got hit by a car, and Tatiana was driving it.
First of all,
Motorcycle.
it was technically a motorcycle, and I'm so sorry, Eddie.
You know what?
Oh,
Let's give her a moment alone to apologize. What do you guys think?
Wanda starts pushing all of you out.
Subtlety of a with wingmen like these.
Can I say my door? It's gonna be so funny.
What Chulo's first kiss? Chulo's first kiss, Eddie.
Gonna hit something, throw something at his face.
No, there are.
Alicia
Yes, yes, yes.
will slam the door as all of you are out,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
Tatiana.
For the best settling she could ask for.
How are you feeling, Abby?
Head hurts.
Yeah. You took a. I tried to avoid you when I saw you kind of last minute, but couldn't really avoid too much.
I always knew if I was gonna die, it's your face I would see last, I guess.
Oh, kind of like linked in fate and all that stuff, right?
Rather not die though.
Yeah, I'd rather you not die either. She kind of, I assume, gives her like a water that they probably would leave there, if that's right to say. But it hasn't been 3 years, sadly. It's only been a few hours.
That's
You're
for the better.
I'm
Like I
really,
deserve
really
this though.
sorry.
No, I kinda deserve this.
I don't think most people don't really deserve to get hit by a motorcycle.
No? Then you're not gonna be mad that I was trying to not get noticed by you.
Oh. Oh. Any particular reason?
Because I think you try and stop me from what I'm about to do next.
And why would I try to stop you? What were you trying to do next?
Well, I've been collecting quite a large file on, well, guys from Detroit. Apparently they have operations in New York as well. So they attacked you, kind of linked the two together and kept following them around New York. I think I have a solid lead.
And you didn't think I would want to, I don't know, I would want to stop you?
You have your whole magic superpower bullshit going on. I think that's enough.
Oh, so, didn't think I wanted to help you or go with you, but
I have enough
you
on
can,
your plate already. Come on. Don't need this.
yeah. It's you and your cool roommate. Just going off on cool adventures, I guess.
Oh, God. Okay, it's not what it looks like. I keep telling people
No.
we're not dating. I don't know why everyone assumes we're.
No, it's fine. She's pretty cool and chill and awesome, and apparently you trust her go on dangerous missions with and stuff. Fine. You don't have to lie to me about it.
Listen, there's not that many honest crooks in Hell's Kitchen.
Yep, of course. So,
Listen, I'm
yeah.
I'm helping her with her own issues. She's helping me with mine. Like a business relationship.
Yeah,
Only I'm
business
poor.
relationship. Yeah,
She is
but you,
slightly less poor.
but you trust her a lot.
What's the face? Come on.
No face. It's just understanding your cool roommate and how you guys
Keep
are just
saying
cool
cool
partners.
roommate over and over again. Am I just like, how hard did I hit my head?
No, it's fine. I'm just I'm just coming to an understanding is all. It's fine.
Talking about.
Come on, Eddie. You talk to her about things that you won't talk to anyone else with. You
She doesn't know about
trust
your
her?
superpower bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't know about her or you and her going off with your cool adventures that you seem to think I don't need to be a part of or know about.
Because she's tied to them. I don't talk about any of them. Listen. Think the fucking guys I'm researching. Do you remember Damien?
Yeah.
Like bodies in school. Yeah, I came across his name a couple of times. Of notes. So, listen, I'm sorry I didn't bring you in on this, but this is big, and I didn't want you to get too worried. And I know you're gonna not the most careful individual.
Ah, I see. Oh, nope, it's fine. I said I'm being a bit silly, you know? Fine. And yeah, we came across Damien, I guess, Project Parasite, whatever you want to call it.
What do you know about it?
Well, we had a run-in with them. I don't think oh, I'm not sure what was going on. Didn't have really time to look into exactly what this whole basement experiment was, but Damien was there. It was all types of not okay. We tried to talk him down, but he was really out of it. And I think he was just running on instinct. Attacked us and stuff like that. We tried to get him out, but we only had one half of that mission succeeding.
Fuck. It's back to the drawing board. Maybe those files can still be useful to you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I was telling your Felicity, sorry, Felicia. I'm saying her name wrong.
He
I've been,
does look a bit upset because he will say, "It's kind of hilarious you lambast me for not including you, but here I am doing research for a year and a half, and apparently you just waltzed through into that place."
I didn't even know about it until the mission happened. We just got back like a few hours ago, a day at best. I didn't even know you were here. But you weren't planning to even say hello, so it's not really my fault for not talking to you.
I'm sorry, okay? Sorry. I was a jackass, I know, but I've kind of been a jackass for the last 2 years, so.
No, I'm sorry. I feel like an idiot. I'm just reading too much into the things and being stupid. Sorry.
It's fine. No, slightly turn to the left as he sees himself in the mirror. It's like, draw a mustache on my face?
Listen,
Was hitting me
I was
with
gonna-
a bike not enough?
I was gonna leave a note. But I was a little upset. I'm sorry.
Well, this discussion is happening on the outside. Felicia will look at all of you and says, "You're all Eddie's friends, right? From back in school?"
Back from Detroit.
Leaning jets? Realize you had any around here. See an airport.
Yeah, Charles. He's
Wealthy man.
it was loaded. When I say it was loaded, I mean loaded.
Blackbird?
It's a fancy plane.
Hmm. That's an interesting, because that's how they all the military prototypes that being tested out east. As far as I
Well-
remember, the Blackbird's a military jet, not a luxury one.
If I be technical, we do have the Blackboard Bird 1. It's really
Realize your good friend Charles has military contracts.
Had he told you anything about us?
Bits and pieces here and there.
Okay.
You can give me a logic roll. A logic roll if she's bullshit.
Yeah, I wanna. Claire's looking inside
You
how
know,
much she knows.
Yeah.
Get all.
Yeah, she's faking fuck. Should I tell Logan and Charles after this?
Ah, look at that. Not her. Ah, it's. Well. Yeah. Kind of dope. She's clearly fishing for information.
Well, why don't you tell us what Eddie's told you?
Huh? Oh, good friends. Tragedy. But fire. What Eddie's been up to these last few.
No, not really.
Usually, his cards pretty close to his chest. Met up with him a bit ago, like a few years ago when we went to New York.
Yeah. Well, I've been working with them for the last almost 2 years now. So, let's do it like this. You tell me stuff, I tell you stuff in return.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Well, what's the deal with you, Blackboard military shit? I know things he's been researching for your Charles guy are certainly not the normal things you would research as a journalist.
Okay.
How about you, how about we go for now? Look towards to Cynthia and Jack.
Cynthia's actually gonna say, "Listen, might want to leave the hospital with this because this will also be easier if I can show you something."
Oh. Chat up with Eddie, but you know what? Well, let's leave Tatiana and him alone for a little bit longer. Sure. Lead the way.
Cynthia will whisper to Claire. Claire was in Cynthia's ear. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, Cynthia, but I trust you.
Do you think Eddie would fucking bring her to the fucking mansion if she thought that she was gonna fucking snitch on everything? Like, fucking be real, guys. Do you trust Eddie or not?
Fair.
And yeah, they'll like find like an alleyway with like no one's watching, and
Yeah.
Cynthia's gonna turn and say, "All right, so," as she just like finds like a dumpster, lifts it with one hand. "You got superpowers."
Holy shit. As you lift the thing and it sort of starts bending and cracking physics.
Ah, shit.
Like lets out a sharp whistle. It's like, wow. You all
And yeah.
huh.
Yep, I got super strength. Jack here can turn into a dollar store Halloween costume. Wanda lifts things, and Claire, her special power is the Second Amendment.
I hate that you keep telling people that. It's a little bit more advanced than that.
Come on. I'm sure it's a pretty cool costume.
It's not a costume.
As you hear in your head, Jack, I swear if you try and impress another woman with your powers.
This is not impressing. This is showing our interesting powers and probably making an ally in the process.
No. She is wicked. Don't need such
She's
allies.
wicked. She's wicked. What do you mean?
Know what I mean? Get your mind out of the gutter.
Out of curiosity, he grunt. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. But I was gonna say, I do have that power.
I was gonna say,
Can I
like,
just-
you definitely. What?
Because I don't want the like brain blaster. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't know why I double rolled. I didn't
I
click on
clicked
anything.
on it, but I thought it would.
That's what I thought it was
Yeah,
going to do.
it does
too.
confuse me also. Yeah, when you click on the word, it just rolls it.
I thought it
It's
was
the info
going.
box.
Do a check against friends. Well, what's the full an 11? That is one enough. One more over than. So yeah. Horrible thing has done. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's not a murderer, but thievery, lying, deceiving, all sorts of scams. Like this, you may be looking at a very proficient thief.
Yeah, he'll just look into her eyes and.
The problem is
I-
now, Jack. Is your
Mhm.
powers. Listen, can't use them just on their own.
Did I just transform by
You did
accident?
just transform. You do have that alternate form that can access. Only then can you access those powers. So you also just fucking the flaming suit come on as Felicia has like startled a bit. And it only takes you like a couple of seconds before it kind of turns off. As yeah, you see all of that, and she's like, okay, Hellboy.
He gives a smile and he'll just say one of her lesser scams.
Well, I mean, tell her that what she feels.
Oh, that I just know what she does. It's not like I've seen what.
No, you
what
haven't
the
seen. You
le-
just kind of have a general idea because you don't know exactly.
Yeah, I guess I'll just smile and say, "Seems like you've been doing this a while."
Yeah. Oh. Should look into my soul or something? She like
Kinda.
gets a bit closer, says,
Do
so,
that.
what does it look like?
You are a very proficient thief.
I'll take that compliment. She kind of winks. But yeah, no. Me and Eddie have been tracking down quite the organized crime ring. Been operating well throughout New York, but we've started in Hell's Kitchen and found connecting threads to event back in Detroit. He's been gathering info for some while. I don't know all the details because he keeps those more secretive, but I know the broad strokes. I help him scout out places, get clearance whenever he needs it, stalk people, that kind of thing.
Do you? So they're in New York right now.
I do believe they're much more global than that. Whatever this Project Parasite he keeps talking about, I believe they have something in you. I had an entire dossier full of information that I told to your old man. Is he like your stepfather?
Took us in after everything happened in Detroit, and similar story for some of the other students. Parents died. They ended up here.
So yeah, I gave him everything we have, so it's kind of cool. So you all have your own set of superpowers.
Looks like Claire. Not quite.
Kind
She
of
does have the Second Amendment.
chuckles and says, "Listen, Claire, I've seen more people get killed by guns than demons from hell, or getting
Yeah.
punched really hard."
That's true. I think that's more a quantity thing, but I don't know, guns are. There's more to life than using your flaming sword.
That's true. I have no superpowers, and trust me, I do just fine.
I
Yes,
can see that.
Yeah, infiltrating blades pretty hard, and if your skull's on fire.
Chuckles. Yep, I can imagine that.
Any other questions, or should we go back and to Tatiana and Eddie?
She nods. As Tatiana eventually they'll storm into the room.
Hello, hi, welcome back.
So did you check it out?
I didn't. She kind of stops herself for looking at it. Nothing. I apologized.
Hmm.
I can't believe she chickened out.
Oh my
Well,
god!
leave her be, guys. I can't.
I'm gonna hurt. Well, I can't hurt you, but I can hurt you.
You just like one of the fucking like water bottles just gets blown at your head, Jack. One that says, "I will throw you out the window."
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
But if I'm lucky and survive the march home, I'll talk to the professor, see if get you guys, see if we can do anything.
Well, if that offer to stay at your mansion is still up, I would be. I'd rather prefer sleeping in an actual bed than in my car. Also, she like looks at Eddie, says, "Really? You're having an entire like overpowered friend team up kind of thing? You didn't tell me?" As Eddie just kind of blinks at all of you a couple of
Yeah,
times.
Claire says, "Listen, I'm sorry.
It was me. I told her.
Just kind of slowly like rubs his temples.
Sadly, I cannot physically stop Cynthia. I'm sorry, Eddie.
No one can stop me. Sadly,
I fucking knew it.
I am in fact, the unstoppable object.
Honestly, yeah. Don't worry. Apparently, that's something Eddie does. He just chooses to tell people things that he thinks they deserve to know or not. So,
Hit me
yeah.
with the motorcycle. Can we call it evens?
I'm gonna go call the professor, see if I can negotiate a peace treaty. I don't even know if they have. If the mansion has a phone she can call, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, the landline.
Yeah.
As
I hope it's
Felicia
Logan
just.
who answers.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I hope it's Logan who answers.
Felicia kind of shrugs and says, "Well, I'll be honest, Eddie, you kind of deserve it. I feel like I should also hit you with Michael." Like, just kind of leans into the bed and stares at the ceiling. So yeah, you'll be able to call and set her up with a room, as we'll all eventually be asked to leave, as he needs to rest for another day or two before they discharge him.
Do you think Professor Charles is like, you know what's gonna happen when you get home?
Yeah, you all head back to the X Manor as walk in, and Bobby just kind of eyes Felicia from the. It's like, yeah, chance.
Bobby.
I'll whisper to Bobby. Oh, by the way, that doesn't actually seem like her and Eddie are a thing, so go for it.
That's all he needed to do, guys. He like goes up to her and is like, "Hey, so, you be like staying here or what?" I think for a day or two. You know what? let me show you to your room. As he like starts walking randomly, has no fucking idea.
Just give as they turn around, just gives a salute.
Yeah,
She's gonna
truly,
eat him.
truly what he needed.
My iceberg. Need to come.
As yeah, with that note, we'll be ending